and lead God and direct me so that I can continue this operation, because we have been given nothing but success, nothing but victory. It has been spectacular. And you, the viewers and listeners, you did this. And that's why when I salute you, I'm not into self-harming, but I just archetypally want to take this dagger and just cut a finger off right on air to show you how much I appreciate you and what you've done. Because giving up a finger to beat these people's nothing. You have changed the world. You have stood up against evil. You have turned the tide. And I salute you, and I thank you. And you've got that from the very bottom of my heart. You've got my full commitment, because you need to know in the universe there are real people. You need to know in the universe there's people like you who aren't evil, who don't serve Satan. That's why they all day say I'm an actor, all day say I'm a fake, all day say I'm a fraud with no evidence, because they know I didn't sell out to them.
I don't know, there's some evidence that you're a fraud. You got us all hot and bothered about you cutting off a finger, and then you chickened out, you wuss. Seems like kind of a fraud move, honestly. Kind of like an actor. Like you held it to your finger, but you didn't actually cut it off. You did what an actor would have done. Anyway, that's Alex Jones, the man who's had, in his words, nothing but success, nothing but victory, aside from all the court stuff and the lawsuits and all of that. Anyway, Jessica, he wants to reassure his audience that he appreciates their patronage. And so he will hold that, I think, oddly dinky dagger to his finger. And that's a proof of how much he loves them.
He said dagger, but it looks like a switchblade. And I'm pretty sure he held it up to his finger so that the dull side was facing his finger as well.
No, did he?
I
don't know.
For the close shot, I think it was. Doesn't it look that?
It could be double bladed. I don't know. You might be onto something though.
Maybe it's double bladed. Who knows? Anyway,
I don't know.
Would I believe that someone loves me a lot because they cut their finger off? He is unwell. We're learning a lot about Alex Jones psychologically. This is how he understands love, right? Someone must harm themselves deeply to communicate love. I think he's got some wounds to heal, honestly.
I think so. And yeah, it also demands follow-up questions. So Alex, if you prove your devotion and love to your audience by cutting off your finger, how do you prove that you love your romantic partner, buddy? What's going on with that? I love, by the way, that he like puts it to his finger and then he holds for the finger cutting cam to get a shot. Why does he have that shot in his studio? But anyway, yeah, he starts off by saying, I'm not into self-harming, but that's apparently the only thing he can think of to demonstrate his love for his audience, which makes me a little bit worried because I've heard him multiple times talk about how the situation in our country is getting so bad that people might have to become cannibals eventually. And he says he's not into that either. But now I don't know. With Alex Jones, you never know. Look, this is a person who, not like him saying that he has nothing but success and then this is what's left of him is a cell phone. I'm not worried about that. He's never going to be able to acknowledge what he is. His audience is never going to know that he's a big scammer and a con artist and all that. But that's the same guy that like, Tucker Carlson was saying has a great reputation like a week ago. Like, why are people bad mouthing him? He's the guy who holds a dinky dagger to his heart live on air. That's their side. I'm hoping that our side can be a little bit more reasonable, a little bit more driven by compassion and empathy. Jesus Christ, what has become of right-wing media?
I would like to know if this was just a moment of passion or if this was planned out. Like, imagine if this was in their rundown, like their production doc for the show for the day. It was like, then we have Alex with the knife. Really make a meal of it. Really just lean into it, Alex. Like, I really need to know.
Well, hold on. I hope we know he had the dagger. Does he always have a dagger? I assumed he had it for that segment. Are you implying that you think he's always got a dagger ready to go? I guess I could believe it.
I don't know.
Anyway.
This could be a man without a plan who just keeps a dagger on him, pulls it out when he feels like expressing his love, John.
Exactly, at all times. No, like I'm not gonna say anything more. I will only say to the audience, I have tried to exercise some restraint in this. When I initially saw this going around on Twitter, I typed out and then deleted several tweets because I don't want to get in trouble. But anyway, Alex, seek help. You know, there's that meme of like what guys will do rather than getting therapy. Add this to the list. Anyway,
I will cut my finger off to see John's Twitter drafts folder. I'll do it.
Prove it. Prove your loyalty. Anyway. Okay, with that dinky little, I'm a lefty, I'm a libin. I got more impressive knives at my house. That's the best you've got. He's a millionaire and a psychopath, and that's the best weapon he can manage.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.